Hello, this will be the first segment on pronunciation and diction. To start off with, remember that a good speaking voice is great for building self-confidence. Reciting words aloud is good for building self-confidence. However, reciting words in the presence of others is even more effective in confidence building. To begin with, as an exercise for controlling the speaking voice and the execution of the words, recite the words as follows in one breath. Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounce it to you, trippingly on the tongue. And keep repeating that. Try to get in twice on one breath. For example, speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounce it to you, trippingly on the tongue. Speak the speech, I pray you, as I pronounce it to you, trippingly on the tongue. And keep reciting that, maybe even 3 times, to get the breath in sync with the actual projection for pronunciation exercises. Then to move on to execute words, vowels are very important as well as the consonants. So a good exercise for pronouncing the vowel, I'm going to use the A, E, I, O, U sequence. And we'll use ma in this case, which will be ma, me, my, mo, mu. So actually the mouth is wider on ma and coming down smaller to u. So it goes my, e, I, o, u. And that's how we use the vowels. It's just a practice exercise, but in doing this exercise, you will be enabled to speak words more clearly. For example, going into the English pronunciation and single words, separate words, I will start with the word ability, and then Charles, Cadillac, doubtful, earnest, fathom, guarantee, hypnotic, intelligence, juxtapose, kindling, lingerie, magnificent, notorious, original, phantom, quarantine, router, sophisticated, transference, ultimate, violet, westerly, xylophone, yearning, and zygote. These are just one of many examples of pronunciation in single words. And now I'm going to put those together in sentences. Not those words, but other words, reciting sentences for elocution, diction, and pronunciation. And now we'll use the following sentences. Starting off with number 1, sentences for speech, sound, inventory, this is called. Number 1 would be, Mr. Miller remembered he had climbed many mountains. 2, Dan and Ned ran from the barn into the open. 3, the singing in the evening showed nothing wrong. 4, part way up the slope was a popular camping spot. 5, the British were not bothered by robbery. 6, Katie had a particular dislike for hawks and crows. 7, Gary grabbed his gun as the dog began to dig. 8, after waiting 20 minutes, the train left the front. 9, The doll's red dress was soiled and muddy. 10. Did you ever use onions and yellow yams? 10. Did you ever use onions and yellow yams? It's a different way of executing the words. 11. What is that? He whispered as he heard a whistle somewhere. 12. If the weather were warm, I would walk in the woods. 13. Lawyer Clark held his little felt hat and his black gloves in his lap. He silently placed the will on the table. A long sentence. Another long sentence. 14. Early every summer our barn is covered with brilliant red roses. The broad crimson roof draws birds from far and near. And that's for the first segment, how to begin this exercises.